Hello everybody, I'm DatStash and welcome back to Tainted Grail. So we had just completed branch 2 and had brought the Candlemaker back into our town. Before we head out to the third branch, let's see if the blacksmith has anything for us.
The blacksmith is hard at work when you approach him.
Still nothing to talk about till we find his silence. We have none, so might as well not spend money on buying. We would really like to get up to 6 mergers before we spend any more dust on him. Okay. Full health. We could probably buy one more healing potion. We don't need to upgrade the stock yet. And yeah, let's keep some money. Oh, we can unlock quests. Yeah, let's see what quests there are. So these are cards that upgrade into other cards if you complete what they want. So discard. Based off the number of discards, you can then draw cards and reduce to 0. Well, we often have leftover cards. Let's see. Lose 5 HP every time we hit, so maybe not. Lifesteal. That might be the best longevity, but it does drain our health every time we use it. Let's see. Since we do have some sustain, let's go with this. We're kind of wasting our potential if we're at 100% life the entire time. Let's head out into the third branch. Alright, boss is off to the left, so we will... off to the right, so we'll be going off to the left. And we'll probably save that fight for later. Well, let's see. Nah, let's do it right away. Get the benefits. Because the candles might not last that long. Okay. Could be a quick end to this. We'll see. Lots of little hits. We have 20 health. We do have a chain card, so we want to play as many reds in order. So we'll start with reducing. And let's continue to reduce the main guy. Overhead small, quick, no blocks. Yep, that'll do for me. Yeah, chain plus 4. So 480 down to almost 130. That's ridiculous. And since he is vulnerable, let's reduce his armor by 100 as well. Don't really want to use this yet. Especially with 75 armor. We're blocking a lot. Duplicate. Next card, we are already at full health. So yeah, let's duplicate Double Strike. Okay, yeah. Definitely was not that much of a challenge then. Alright, we do like attacks that are free. Can help us with the chain attacks more. Although the 6 is nice. Like how chain attack is not actually a chain. Duplicate the next card played. Interesting. I'd rather go for the free hit, I think. Alright, 2 or less cards in a turn. We tend to play a lot of cards. Duplicate every 7th. Alright, since we like using our ultimate often, we'll start with 6. That should really help us reduce armor quickly.
You found what was protected when you filled your pockets up to the brim with gold.
Since it's the same text every time, we'll start skipping through that. Don't really care about combat slots. I'd rather get the meta progression through the stones. So you can see, now I have 104. And if we look back at the map, probably want to loop around back and come. So even though we're close to the rune carrier, we're going to loop around. Alright. Okay. Quest card. Nice. 100% damage this turn. Well, let's pop a block. 3 turns is probably worth playing. We might not get that many attacks in this time. So, yeah, let's stun everyone that's hitting us. And since we have 2 attacks, I'd rather hit everyone, I think. But this will be really good at the end. Now, let's start reducing our HP, give us a reason to use our other card. And let's go ahead and reduce his armor. We want to get rid of him before he does his attack, if possible. Oh right, we have barrier, so the stun did nothing. Alright. Well, double pain quick maybe? No, double pain. That won't do anything. Double pain really doesn't do well for this one. Let's just stun. He is immune to stun. Okay. Yeah, immune to stun, immune to stun. Barrier is nice. I have no attacks this turn except for my major one, so we don't want to use that. Will this do anything to him? Eh, it'll kill him. Might as well get him off so I don't have to worry about him. I guess you were spawning them, Necromancer. Yeah. Alright, we have a cheap cleave and then lots of attacks. That big guy is scary. We're gonna leave him for the end. Well, actually, with 4 out, yeah, we'll leave him for the end. Should have used the reduce armor first. That's okay. Reduce damage, not too worried about damage. We are almost out, so we will do a trap. Can actually heal again. We are getting bad luck with not having attack cards. I'd rather guarantee getting some hits out. And now they're all starting to hit me a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna hit everyone. And I probably should have been paying attention to that. I want to use it every 10 rather than going up to 20. Okay. This guy likely will die this time. These guys are stealing cards from me. Okay. Stole my chain card. Oh, they steal a different card every round. That's interesting. And they're starting to hit hard, so yeah, maybe we do want to focus him down. Buff up our armor. They're not hitting much. Good, we have our chain back, so maybe just overhead. And 38 with vulnerable. Yeah, we can knock him out. Which leaves us one guy left. And we can block his hit. Excellent. No reason to take hits when it's just one left. Oh, I had an extra card there. Wasn't even thinking that I would have a free card. How much is... I need to remember that with only one enemy, it will automatically click. So we'll stun him off of this, rather than block. Not much going on this time, so... Duplicate, double strike. And these guys split once you get to half health. So now we can really do a big chain. Start by reducing armor. Small strike, they're both vulnerable. Hit the lowest one, and then... And do we care about 2 damage? Yeah, we're gonna split them next time. Now 4 little guys, might as well use our ultimate. Pretty much guarantee a kill. Oh, not quite. Might as well. Alright, all hitting the same. And all at 1, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's plenty to take out one. And perfect. So let's see how much health we end up with after our 25% of missing health healing, I think. Stun the enemy if it's attacking. That's very nice. Use all your energy into one hit. We've kind of been building a build with a lot of little hits, so we don't really want that. And we already have one of these, so yeah, let's check out the crippling attack. One more and we can get a second common. We don't particularly care about healing 8 after each combat, though. And yeah, went We gained, what, 6 health points? So not that bad.
The blades of this lone windmill creak and groan as you approach. It's as if they're trying to warn you about something. When you enter, the miller strides towards you and immediately announces,
Apologies, but I can't let you in.
What? Why not?
The man looks at you with an unamused expression.
You weren't invited. Besides, the ceremony is in progress, so there's not much to be done about it.
Well, what kind of ceremony?
I'm afraid I'm not in a position to tell you. The way it works is that you need to receive a written invitation from someone who's already a member of the group.
Alright, so we have to find an invitation somewhere along our travels. We can probably get away with not popping a candle until after the battle. Oh, these are big, beefy boys. Okay. Might as well pop a restore. We do have a nice chain. Would we rather chain attack? Ooh. That's a lot of damage that we can't block. So can he be stunned? Yeah, he can be stunned. Stun one, small strike. And try to counter. We're at 13. Let's make him vulnerable too. We'll reduce it down to 23, so we're barely going to get hit this turn. Alright, these cards are starting to get annoying. Yep, Calm Breeze. We'd rather reduce than lose stuff. Okay. Keep reducing armor. We are gonna... Oh, good. 2 blocks. That sucks. That's gonna eat one of the blocks. We might as well use this. Just, That was... Oh, no. 50% from here. Not his actual damage. He's doing 250. Well, that's still gonna hurt. Okay, they're finally not attacking. He is exploding, however. It's only 4 damage to us. Alright. He cannot be stunned, so this one is kind of blah at the moment. So we're going to double the hit to everyone. I guess small strike. Since no one is attacking, that can be stunned. Oh, I wonder, could I actually wipe him out before he explodes? No. Despawned a little guy. Heal, and little hits, so we don't... Oh my gosh, we have no attacks. Yeah, I'd rather have the reduced cost. Might as well do the low armor and double our next attack. I don't think we need to use our ultimate, especially with how little they're hitting at this precise moment. Alright, so I can stun 1 for free, might as well. Oh right, it was played twice. Misplay, should have double struck, use the expensive one. Alright, really like barrier. Let's set him up for being killed next time. And we still have a lust. Yeah, let's keep offering HP. We're not in a danger zone yet. Hit everyone. Small strike. Alright, let's see if we can at least reduce how much damage we're taking. $56. Oh, nice. Okay. Best way to reduce how much damage you're taking. Yeah, I would rather have full cards, even though that 10 armor does not really help. 30 to 40. Okay, I can get 2 blocks in. That'll protect me. Let's get rid of... Yeah, let's just get rid of these small guys. So that whenever I do have a block, it'll actually apply to where we want. Calm breeze will likely let us... Excellent. Next hit will do more. That doesn't help much. That is unfortunate. $30 to 45. Well, let's... That is not going to hurt him for anything. Very sad. Well, I think I'll survive the fight, even though it's diminished health. There we go. Now a block will actually do a block. And I should have done the block that actually gained me something for next turn. Oh well. Alright, now he's just buffing. So I really need to reduce his armor. So... And I'm not even going through his shield. Okay, he's just healing, so we can make stuff cheaper. There's a nice reduction. 2 more hits, and I will reduce his armor by 100. Good, he's still just buffing. There's my 2 hits. Might as well stun him so that he doesn't buff. Really not getting many hits. Okay. Well, I have a block, so let's double pain, small strength. And then block his 1 hit. We are fully out of candle now. I don't think the fight is going to last long enough for us to worry about that. Yeah. 86, so we should be at close to 100 after this. Alright, I do like the idea of more chain, even though we have been lacking attacks, so keep putting more attacks. Start with 2 additional energy. 1 extra turn isn't that great. Haste is kind of nice too, but very dependent on how many enemies are out there. We're going to start with 2 additional.
The man you meet is dressed in rags. Fragments of manacles and chains dangle from his wrists. He doesn't greet you as you approach. He does not speak, nor does he beg for his life. He just looks at you with a blank stare. Suddenly he grabs a sword, but you feel no threat in his movements. He makes a gesture, inviting you to train with him.
Well, that's nice of him. Every 10 hit is doubled. Let's go with our max damage. Make each hit potentially worth more. Alright. 3 candles left, so we'll walk a little bit, pop it right before we enter an encounter. That guy's a beefy boy. Okay. Gains 1 damage for every 1% HP lost. Well, we'll keep offering blood. Do we have a chain? We do have a chain, so we'd rather save that for later, so... the healer is annoying, but... Oh right, we have an additional... I forgot we have additional energy the first turn. So 4 vulnerable and 4 chain attacks. Yeah, that is a little OP. And yeah, sure, let's pop the barrier rather than our next hit. We also can reduce his armor. Reduce and double strike. Make him split. That's fine. And he'll heal himself? No, he only heals his allies. Okay, I'd rather have the barrier. Doesn't matter which one we attack. And I'd rather have damage next time. They're not getting through my barrier. Actually, let's reduce armor. And we'll reduce his armor. Oh nice, he popped. Do I have the double? I don't have the double heal. Okay. Might as well block the highest hit. I still have energy. I have no cards. They're not going to get through, so the trap will do pretty much nothing. Since he only needs 2 left, we'll spend the chain where the damage actually matters. And might as well use once we have 10. Yeah, I'd rather hit everyone. Perfect. I was assuming you don't need to kill him. I could be mistaken by that. We will see soon enough. Next card is double. Let's see if I remember that. Yeah, small strike double sounds good. Not gonna be enough. Yep, so we only need to, do not need to destroy the totems. Discard your hand. Deal hits for every discard. Well, this could be good if we have a lot of blues that we don't want to use.
As you walk carefully in the woods, a quick, lithe creature runs towards you. It takes you a moment to realize it's a human. He brandishes a short wooden stick, screaming and shouting in despair.
My children! I've seen what you've done to my children!
Yeah, all the beasts that we've been attacking.
Barbarian! Sacrilegious scum! You shouldn't have done that. What will I do without them?
You watch him, confused.
Go crazy.
He looks malnourished, as if he's had nothing to eat since he entered the weirdness. And you're sure that was a long, long time ago.
I failed them. I couldn't protect them. I'm not worthy of it anymore.
Turns out the stick he tried to beat you with was an instrument. A flute. He sniffles. The flute is a strange one. Mysterious markings and blood cover its surface.
Take it. It's your duty now.
So, why would I need this flute, and why is it blood covered? Come on.
He plays a simple melody. Suddenly rats swarm all over you. You've seen enough of them already to know how this will end.
Well, don't do that.
Why? They were my children. My lovely children. Look.
He plays a simple melody and the rats suddenly stop. Some sway from left to right, as if dancing to the rhythm.
You see? They would never hurt me.
Alright, we will get
Use it.
the flute.
Use it every time you see them. Play this every time you see my children. Promise me. Promise!
You bow to the stranger and leave him to his madness.
Alright, we now have a... Where is the wooden flute? Wooden flute. So, reduce the damage once per combat. Not bad. It is a free action for every combat. The provider. Interesting. Lots of small hits, and it heals. Might as well use our free blocks, unless I want to duplicate one of the blocks. We do have a chain. I think we would rather duplicate the red cards to get the chain better, because the blocks aren't really doing much in this situation. And yeah, we'll get 5 barrier. If we want to double pain, we want to do it first. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll have enough energy to play everything, but I don't want to do that unless it's the last card. So we'll really reduce the energy. 100. And yeah, we should block most of this. So let's reduce his... These guys seem more dangerous, so doing a lot more hits. I could Calm Breeze, because I want to use most of these, so... And yeah, we'll Lust. How many more? We had to offer 56 more HP. Or offer about 10 to 13 H1. These guys are definitely attacking, so... Stun him. Reduce. Yeah, we'll just make this next hit better. Not bad. Still not breaking through my barrier. Barely, and I can pop a new one. Yeah, let's pop a new one. They will not heal, I'm guessing, unless they get through my barrier. Yeah, they have to harvest it from me. Well, that's just sad. No chain. Block 2 once. Okay, still no chain, but let's just hit a lot of times. Feel like we have enough HP. And we're just going to skip. I don't particularly want any high cost cards, and definitely not more blue cards. Start each turn 2 ultimate charges. Yep, still not a slow thinker. Still don't care about blocks, so get the ultimate out as often as we can.
The path you walk doesn't seem to be out of the ordinary. Yet suddenly you hear strange, loud voices resembling a choir.
Provide, provide, we need to provide. She does not look like she can provide much.
Oh, shut up, you damn parasites.
Now you see them, all of them. An old lady carrying a lot of strange things on her back, and a crew of men trudging after her. All are bald and half naked. Some push a carriage filled with things you can't quite make out.
Blessed be my soul, stranger. Alive at that. Thanks to the All-Mother.
She gives you a broad smile and waddles towards you.
Yeah, sure, show her the bouquet. She might
You show
like it.
her the bouquet you received from the florist. She gives you a perplexed look.
Alright, who are you?
We're on our way to the battlefield with supplies for the army, but it seems we lost our way when this strange fog trapped us last night.
It seems that she didn't notice that members of her crew have been dead for quite a while now.
The wizard Merlin was supposed to lead our troops with Sir Galahad. We were to meet them somewhere around here.
So yeah, definitely not a very good provider. I don't really value consumables. Let's see if we can get more story. There's no war anywhere
I
nearby.
tried to explain that the battle she's trying to find must be a thing of the past. Of some past, at least. For all you know, Merlin could be dead, and there's no war happening in this reality. She looks at you with sadness, as if her hope or purpose has been shattered by your truth.
Okay, well, we have almost 500.
Oh, I guess sharing some of these things can't hurt. Here, take a look.
And yeah, the runestone to saturate. Alright, we don't need to keep buying things. I can still talk to her though. Candle is wearing down. Yeah, I definitely want to spend money at the room carrier. Alright, same setup as last time. Might as well get one block, but the rest of these blocks are not going to do much. Oh, so maybe we'll... Let's see, this will hit 6 hits for 7. No, hits all enemies. 5 hits for 4 to 7. Sure, we don't really... They won't get through the barrier. We don't care about blocks. Before we do that, let's reduce his armor. And then hit a bunch. Okay. Don't really need to restore, we're halfway, so let's get some cheaper cards. Yeah. Nice. So we can double our ultimate. Let's reduce him. Might as well play a block. Yeah, I'd rather hold on to that until we can get more than 3 value. So yeah, if we pull it again before we end the combat, now it'll work. No, let's just attack. Actually, he's doing a decent amount of damage. Double paint our block. We're in no rush. And reduce armor. Let's try to get rid of this guy as quickly as possible so that we only need 4. Okay. Maybe not. We will try to get rid of him as quickly as possible. Nice. Stun it. Perfect. Now we can waste our health on these things. Give us a little bit of a barrier. Alright. Get lots of red out. Excellent. And let's cheese this a little bit. Get our health back. There. Perfect timing. Reduce. And should be able to finish it.
You approach a strange figure, a hunchback, all covered with glowing rune stones. Some of them grow straight out of his body. He looks like he threw himself into a pit full of these stones and rolled around.
Hello, stranger. Would you like to trade with me? As you can see, I have a lot of rune stones on me, but I barely have anything else. Some gold would do the trick. I've realized that when you have enough gold, nobody cares about how you look.
There's some truth to that statement. Okay. Can I tell what I have? I don't really care about the rares as much. I'm pretty happy with the ones I have, but if these commons give me a chance to combine, that would be great. More dust. Excellent. So now we have 3 dust, halfway to doing the next upgrade. Alright. We'll pop a candle right before the battle. Fountain of Health. Don't actually need it. But we might after this. We'll see. Free Lust, 13. You can see we need 44 more HP. Now 31. 1 point for 3. Sounds like a good deal. I could double paint health, but my health is doing alright. Let's... What does this do? Yeah, reduce the armor. Double pain, small strikes. And then hit. Okay, so he will split. He will keep reviving himself. Let's get rid of the big guy first. Need to pay attention to this war. Might as well block and use the rest. Still 1 energy left over. will heal after being destroyed, and he gets hit with a lot of my various hit everyone scheme. I won't block everything, but let's get attacks out first. Yeah, guarantee that kill. Trap won't do much, so let's just start hitting. And we can protect ourselves more. Might as well stun somebody. Next turn, have cheaper. We'll reduce armor on you and make the next hit worth a lot. Well, 100 more at least. 100%. Yeah, cleave. Sheesh, that cleave. Took him out. Alright, so I think we could safely hit rather than pierce. And not guaranteed, so we'll save that for maybe a resurrection. Alright, so killing the master gets rid of him. Let's make him vulnerable. Don't really care about stunning him. And we'll save this for after he resurrects. Lots of little hits. Yeah. Hopefully, yeah, good guarantee that we do not. Probably should have played Conquest. And hopefully we get up to 10. We should be able to finish him off before he... especially with these chains. Nice. One hit for 150. Alright, a free retaliate. We don't generally get hit. But yeah, I feel like that's just gonna, these are just gonna clutter up the deck. And we are at full, so we're not even going to interact with Fountain of Health. Going to get another weird candle now. We are nearing, so we're actually going to go fight the boss before we hit up the last person, just so that we fight the boss with our best weird candle capacity. Do not need to use the heal. Could do 9 hits. But I'd rather cleave more. And the free 8 is worth more. Then let's hit a lot. And yeah, we can just wipe him out. If we ever get a stun, that'll be nice. Might as well block both attacks, though. Use our lust. How much more do we have? 18 more health. He is planning on attacking, so the stun is great. And we can finish. Maybe should have cheesed and tried to get more health out of it, but our health is hovering around max. I have one of those, and the others are fairly expensive. The Rapid Strike might be nice. Situational, but does that do 6 hits? Okay. Yeah, sure, first heavy hitter. Value that more than the block. Oh, a
You
chest.
find a chest with strange markings across its entire surface. Most are illegible due to the duration of time it has been in the ground. But what little you can decipher reads:
One shall be cursed, illegible. For no man can possess this illegible treasure without sacrifice. Okay, so get something, lose
you
something.
feel a sharp sting, and then your head becomes dizzy.
One attack.
After a while, you can't recall precisely what happened. But the weird stone you found inside should make the sacrifice worthwhile.
100 weird stone. Sure. One attack for 100. Alright. Lots of stuff going on here. So, do not want to lose 10%. I also don't want to throw a barrier up yet. So let's try and get rid of the exploding guy. Four hits and he'll be vulnerable. Very close. Yeah, barrier. I should have. Who do we want weak? The rat is already kind of weak. Let's... We cannot force focus, but we have 2 turns. So let's get through a lot of barriers. And that's all we want to do. Restore, we don't need to, unless we lust first. Yeah. Should have used this. Okay. Lusted and restored. Next hit, and we'll... I guess start killing the rat. Oh, nice. He turned to the enemy that he was blocking. We can block one, and then just start hitting. Alright, might as well stop him from attacking me. And we'll wait until this turn to use it. To split him up, they start at 0. We're already back up to 7. Small strike. Quick counter should split him. Quick counter doesn't quite split him. Half health and negative 100 armor. Get one off the battlefield. Doesn't matter, but we're gonna get him split again. Rapid strikes. Don't really care about hitting him, but it's okay. And I'd rather get damage out than worry about reducing. Didn't even check the taint. Lose 50% damage this next turn. So Should have used my ultimate if that was the case. Hit everyone. Didn't quite kill it. Yeah, we'll save the ultimate for next time whenever we don't have reduced damage. There we go. Can maybe take him out? Not quite. Okay. Definitely will be able to get it on this turn. $19. Closing it on max level. We already have a trap, steel eater. 4 hits for 2. We have a 6 hit for 2. I'd rather reduce armor.
The first thing you notice is a long veil made of rags, leaves, and scraps of fur, held together with a snow-white thread. Then you notice a woman with a gaunt face and greying hair. She's busy sewing more scraps of random material to the end of the veil. Her fingers flash so fast you can barely see them. When she stops sewing and raises her eyes to meet your gaze, a chilling truth is revealed. The weirdness transformed the tips of her fingers into long, sharp needles.
Do you need any sewing? I can take care of garments, body or soul. They're all the same anyway.
Yeah, who are you?
Me? Oh, there's nothing to say really. I'm Neith, a seamstress. In my past life I used to make gowns, cloaks and garments, mostly for women in noble knights. Now I've been improved.
She looks briefly at her needle-like fingers.
And after that my clientele changed. Currently I'm making sheets for my protector. And let all mother be my witness. She's a demanding customer.
And your protector. We do not care about getting health.
She smiles mysteriously.
Well, you probably wouldn't like her very much, but she keeps me safe. She's very protective. But it seems she's about to go into labor soon. She forgot to bring me food and kept pushing me to sew more and more. I'm exhausted, to be honest.
Well, you know, we have a place for you to stay. We can protect you.
You can see she's surprised by your offer.
Oh, you'll have to wait a moment. I have a commission to finish first.
You stand and watch as she finishes the long veil. The last piece she adds is the fur of a feral cat, still dripping with blood.
Gross.
The seamstress then folds the veil into a neat square and places it on the rock.
Here, I think she'll like it.
She shudders.
I really hope she does. Now, let's go and see this village of yours.
Alright, not bad. The first run we've saved 3 villagers, or brought them into our path. Alright, so full ultra burn level. Let's attack the boss. We have one more fight after if we want. If we survive this one. Okay. So, loses 2 HP per turn, has 100% damage. Every hit reduces the damage by 20. Okay, that's good. So hit him a lot. At 70% HP, he will change. I think I'd almost rather have the barrier. We'll see if that is accurate after I hit him a bunch. Oh, interesting. That did not look like an attack. Alright, and we'll reduce his armor. Hit. Will I get through? Might as well. offer more, and now we're at the lifesteal stage. Well, we don't want to use this right now, we want to use it whenever we're missing some life. I'd rather get 40 barrier next turn. No need to heal. Only lost 2 health, and 40 barrier popped. I can't do both rapid strike. What do we say? Every hit reduces the damage. 2 hits versus 6 hits. Before we do that, let's lower again. Okay. 378, not bad. Let's save that for the last. I don't know if stunning stops. Okay, no, we definitely want that to be last. That is so much damage. Okay. Vulnerable. Crippling. Cannot be damaged while stunned. So wasted that. Sad days. Still vulnerable. And he has a buddy now. Alright, Calm Breeze everything. Let's just continue hitting him. Let's reduce his armor again. So at this stage, he can't be healed. 2 cultures every turn. Fun. Does not matter. 1 weird candle. And I don't value blues that much, but this is tempting. We have a lot of 2 value cards, so next ultimate we do a lot. Ultimate attacks all enemies and they reduce 100 armor. Yeah, I think we have to go for that. Ultimate damage increase. No, we don't use it for damage. We use it to reduce armor.
As the monster disappears, you expect the goat to appear. And indeed, you're not at all surprised when you hear the familiar voice.
Splendid! But don't rest on your laurels just yet. What you see right now is only the first dimension, the first level of this corrupted reality.
You can't see the creature's face, but you can imagine its smirk.
Anyway.
Yeah, so this is hinting at this game has ascension levels, so if we get through the boss, we'll go on to level 2, and we are on 1 right now. So we've done very well with getting passive skills. Negate the first hit of each turn. Negate every hit suffered in the first turn. Oh, that's interesting. I think I'd rather have every turn, but oh, draw additional card and reduce by 1. I love additional cards. Do that. Alright, before we go to the village, 1 more battle. Sizable knight. And just double check. Yeah, we have meat. Reduce armor by everyone. That's very nice. A 1 for 3 is much better than for a 2 for 3. And we definitely want to chain. So they're not going to get through my armor, so we might as well start with this. All enemies. Should have done the overhead swing first. We'll do this first. Oh, right now every enemy forgot. Excellent. And now he's vulnerable, so yeah, he just melts. Might as well stun. Sure, play the trap. We're not going to play the healing in case we get hit. Yeah, I think it's worth drawing. Perfect. Rapid strike randomly. And maybe finish. Yep. No more XP gain. Talk to Big Boy here.
As you journey through the forest, you hear a peculiar sound. It's like claws or teeth raking against metal, mingled with what sounds like the whine of a dog. Instead of a dog, a mighty knight approaches. He's mighty in every sense of the word, especially in size.
You. I haven't smelled you before. I am hungry. So hungry. Do you taste good? Can I eat you?
No. Let's not do that. Tell him to bite himself. No, we're not gonna
I
eat.
understand. Though it's strange, every creature in my path agrees to be eaten. Perhaps you crossed them as well and saved some meat for me. Something to spare for such an occasion, like our meeting here.
Why? In fact,
The
I
knight
do
looks at you
have
impatiently.
meat. We have 15, so give him a lot.
Tasty. That's good meat. I accept it as an offering. You may leave now.
He is still starving. We have 5 more meat, so let's go for it. Still starving. Alright. Oh, and he gave me some items. Might as well leave. No more food to give. Little surprised. He would not take the weird tainted meat. Also have all these lovely human livers. Okay, don't really care about sharpening stone. Would rather have the armor reduction and the fully charged ultimate. Going back to town. So you can see now that we add the seamstress, we collect blood after battles. Reorient. And we can worry about upgrades later. Gold gets converted into coins at the end. We have 1 candle, so we can enter this fight close to full. On to the 4th branch, which is just a final battle. This guy looks familiar. Tutorial boss. Fight him twice in one go. Okay. We don't need lifesteal, but 200 extra damage wouldn't be bad. Let's strike, reduce his armor. Yeah, sure, chain strike. Then do a furious blow, since we've been saving it until the end. You know, I should have used that first. We'll use it next turn. That is a massive hit. Maybe we do want to use this. So Deadly Lust. Next hit, additional 1200 to 2500. Let's go ahead and reduce. You know what? Oh, we can't use our ultimate twice in one turn. Okay. Single turn. Does not happen often.
The creature falls to one knee. A single thought containing 1,000,000 words and images explodes in your mind.
They lied. Don't hate me, human. I bear you no ill will.
So, is he the four-armed wizard that they were warning us about? Before you can reply, he fades into the weirdness. You hear hers.
Oh, that was brilliant. Really a sight for sore eyes. Finally, something's going according to plan. It's good to see that someone actually stood a chance against him. We might have a shot at surviving this whole crazy ordeal after all.
This supposed monster. It told me you lied.
Oh, curious.
He rolls his eyes.
Well, we might have. I mean, no, we didn't lie, but the whole truth has yet to be revealed, see?
Who's this we?
These things are complicated.
Fishes desperately in its pockets. Alright, what's the lie?
Okay, I guess we did promise to tell you more after you were finished with the 4 Guardians. There's a certain reality balancing thing happening here, you see. It's a story of a brave hero. That's you, fighting a monster which threatens the world. Yes, the one you just eliminated, but it's not only human reality that's broken. They, the 4 dwellers, have the same problem you have, and so he's actually living in the same story you are, only in his version, he's the hero. And can you guess who the antagonist is? The point is simple. Your fight is an eternal struggle of good versus evil. Nobody can win, nobody can lose, because that would debalance the narrative, unless...
Alright, unless what?
Unless one of you is brave and strong enough to get rid of the source of this corruption.
Offers you a patronizing stare.
I'm going to tell you how to summon the real enemy.
Well, I hope it's a real enemy. That enemy took one turn. I guess I did have double damage on the first turn. He steps lightly from one hoof to the other.
From now on, you will be able to collect hearts of the Guardians after killing them. When you get all 3, you have to burn them at the menhir in your village instead of coming to fight this poor boy here. This is the only way. Kill 3 Guardians, take their hearts, and burn the hearts at the menhir. Simple enough, isn't it? Then good luck.
Simple plan, hard to implement. And so yeah, that is a full run for Tainted Grail. You can see we're on difficulty 1. Difficulty 2 will now be available. We've unlocked two classes and lots of cards. So we'll pause here for a second if you want to read through them. Same here. We'll likely go more in depth whenever we actually select any of these or have the option of it. Summoner class is available. I will not do as well on the Summoner class as we did on this starting class. Increased damage to vulnerable, so good for this step profile. Ah, Sentinel. Sentinel we should do as well. Okay, 3 of 7 recruited. We have not started the final boss. We haven't saved anyone yet. Not surprising. First run. So, we have not unlocked the Pathfinder yet. We have the Weird Hunter. You can see we've unlocked all the ultimates. Still lots of passives to unlock for these guys. And that is the end of the tutorial. So that is a good point to stop episode 40, and we'll pick it up with a new class next time. I guess we'll start with the summer. Thanks for watching.